What's going on, guys? This is Score and Rhymes, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the first ever Super Bowl, where the NFL's Green Bay Packers go up against the AFL's Kansas City Chiefs. And you guys are probably thinking to yourselves, aren't those two teams in the same league? Well, it wasn't always like that, because this is basically the premise of the Super Bowl, where two teams from two different leagues meet up for football supremacy. So, for the Green Bay Packers, they won their respective league championship, the NFL championship, where they beat the Dallas Cowboys. And the Kansas City Chiefs won their respective league championship, where they won the AFL championship, where they beat the Buffalo Bills. And this will be taking place 2 weeks after their respective championship game, which was on New Year's. And that day would be January 15th, 1967, where they would be competing at the Los Angeles Coliseum. Once again, they were competing for football supremacy. So I just had to give you guys that little background knowledge. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So we start the first quarter. The Kansas City Chiefs, they won the coin toss and received the opening kickoff. And the Packers were the ones who had first possession of the game. Nothing really special happened. It was 2 quick 3 and outs. The Kansas City Chiefs, I will say, they started off the game real explosive with the wide receiver Chris Bedford catching 3 crazy passes. Unfortunately, only one of them was a complete pass, as 2 of them were caught out of bounds. But nevertheless, it started off blazing, and you can see KC was really on it. But when the Packers received the ball, that's when the dots started connecting. Bart Starr completed all 4 of his passes, including this pass, which Max McGee made this nasty one-hand catch and took it to the house for a touchdown, which was the first ever Super Bowl touchdown. Kansas was able to get a good drive to end the first quarter, which led to field goal range, but unfortunately, it was a missed field goal. Now we head into the second quarter, where the Packers started off, but it was a quick 3 and out for them, and the Chiefs gained back possession. The Chiefs got back the ball, had a successful drive, as Len Dawson connected with Curtis McClinton for a touchdown to tie the game at 7. The Packers are now on the field, and a couple of possessions in, it looks like Starr completed a long 64-yard pass to wide receiver Carroll Dale, but it got overturned because of an illegal procedure, which cost the Packers a 5-yard penalty. But never fear, because the Packers ended their drive by putting another 6 points on the board, with Jim Taylor's 14-yard rushing touchdown to give the Packers a 14-7 lead. The Chiefs would get the last drive of the quarter and end up in field goal range, and this time it was successful as they cut the deficit by 4 points, ending the first half with the Packers leading 14-10. The Chiefs start off the second half with the ball, but unfortunately Dawson is picked off by Willie Woods, which leads to the Packers touchdown scored by Elijah Pitts. So close, but yet so far for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs again get the ball, and I want to mention this because at the 11:51 mark, Otis Taylor gets clotheslined by Herb Adderley, which I find crazy because, of course, we all know that's roughing the pass, roughing the receiver, and of course it's a penalty. But it's crazy how that exact play happened, and it was just ruled as a tackle, and the game still went on with no repercussions. So it just goes to show you how far the game has come. After a couple of 3 and outs exchanged by both teams, the Packers got possession and would end up closing the quarter with Starr connecting with Max McGee again for another touchdown to put the Packers up 28-10. And now we're in the fourth quarter, and honestly, it looks like the game is out of reach. It doesn't look like it's out of reach, it is out of reach. Because after that Starr to McGee connection, Elijah Pitts scores the final touchdown of the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs never recover from that third quarter interception. And that's all she wrote. The Packers win the game 35-10 to win the first ever Super Bowl. The game ends with Bart Starr being the first ever Super Bowl MVP, going 16 for 23, throwing 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Vince Lombardi obviously being the winning coach, this would be pivotal in the MVP being named after him. And one more thing, Max McGee honestly could have gotten or been the first ever Super Bowl MVP, catching 7 passes for 138 yards and catching both of Starr's 2 touchdown passes. That dude played like a stud, especially when you consider the background story on how he had a hangover. And I'm not gonna get into it, just look into it. It's a pretty funny story. But when you consider that the guy only caught 4 passes for under 100 yards and only 1 touchdown the entire season, for him to basically outperform his regular season stat in the Super Bowl is like, you can't even make that up. I don't even know if that would happen today. But, you know, Max McGee, the first true great Super Bowl wide receiver. And on a somber note, everybody from the Packers got to play except for star running back Paul Hornung, and that would be his last game suiting up for the Packers, as he was traded to the expansion New Orleans Saints that upcoming season. And so yeah, that's the video. If you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. And this will be, you know how they do 12 days of Christmas, or you know how there's 12 days of Christmas, I should say. This is gonna be 60 days of Super Bowl, or 60 days of Super Bowl. I think I said that correctly. But basically, I'm gonna be uploading a video every single day where I review every single Super Bowl up until this point, as we're going into the 60th Super Bowl ever. So that'll be cool. If you guys are willing to join me through this journey, make sure to subscribe and look out for a video every single day leading up to the Super Bowl. So once again, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Scoring Rhymes, and you guys will see, and you guys will hear from me, not see me, but you guys will hear from me tomorrow afternoon.